President-elect Trump gave himself quite the to-do list if he decides to act upon all the promises he made before Election Day. How realistic is his wish list? CNN's Tom Foreman joins me now at the Magic Wall. And Tom, President-elect Trump said he wanted to do a lot of things on day one. What can he actually do without Congress?
Well, that's the tricky part, right? They all do this on the campaign. They lay out all these things. Let's take a look at his desktop and see here and see what he might be considering on his presidential punch list. Item 1, the wall. He's talked so much about this idea of building a wall on the border down with Mexico. The question is, can he actually do such a thing? He could continue work on sections of such a wall, which have already been going on for years, but expanding further for a complete wall would require more money, and that means congressional approval, so he can't do that alone. Item 2, deportations for people who have come into the country illegally. In recent months, he suggested he's not going to deport all 11 million undocumented immigrants, but maybe only about 2 million of them whom he says has committed serious crimes. And yes, he can send them home without getting Congress involved if he can find them. Item 3, he says he wants to dramatically rewrite trade deals. He thinks that these are bad for American workers. His election and the Republican sweep of Congress have already killed hopes for the Trans-Pacific Partnership, which President Obama wanted, and Mr. Trump can pull the U.S. out of NAFTA, although it's not clear what the economic impact would be, and legal challenges are almost sure to follow. Item 4, repealing and replacing Obamacare. This will be tricky. Yes, Republicans hold 51 seats in the Senate, but the rule stands now they're well short of the 60 they would need to overcome a Democratic filibuster, so he can chew away at portions of the program by cutting funding. But he said he'd also replace parts of Obamacare, although it's not clear right now fully what that would be. And item 5, a hiring freeze for all federal workers. Again, the complete repercussions are unclear, but he does have the power. It's just not clear if he'll follow through. Jake?
As a candidate, he also said he would appoint a special prosecutor to go after and try to jail his former Democratic opponent, Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, and this was like hugely explosive that he said he would do such a thing, despite the FBI saying twice now they found nothing illegal with her actions with that private email server. As president, Mr. Trump can certainly appoint a special prosecutor to investigate again, but now that he's won, it's not clear if he will. The simple equation, Jake, is whatever Barack Obama did on his own without Congress, President Trump could probably undo on his own without Congress.
Tom Foreman, thank you so much.